437, 438, and the 30-year-old at 486. So a long way down from 450 and 5, which are the levels that caused a little bit of angst. For some stocks to watch, let's get over to Valerie Teitel in London. Valerie?
Good morning, Matt. Let's start with a check on Tesla. Those shares recovering somewhat, up 5% so far in pre-market trade. Some optimism for the stock after hearing that the White House aides have scheduled a call with Musk. Politico reporting that has been boosting the stock after the worst market cap slide for Tesla yesterday on record. Let's move on to the retailers who've reported earnings, that being Lululemon, cutting its full-year profit outlook. Again, those shares are down 21% pre-market. There was also a warning in their earnings about their profitability due to tariffs. That's going to be one to watch on the open. Lastly, let's move on to tech. Broadcom are giving a tepid forecast. This is the chip supplier for Apple and Alphabet, falling some 4% so far in pre-market trade.
All right, Valerie, thanks very much for that. Valerie Teitel, looking at some of the stocks moving for us. Obviously, Tesla is front and center, and the jobs number is going to come out. May overshadow that feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, doubtful. But we're going to speak to Monica Defend of the Amundi Investment Institute on markets, as well as Citi's Veronica Clark on today's upcoming jobs report. But a week ago, President Trump and Elon Musk stood side by side in the Oval Office to proclaim their lasting friendship. Yesterday, tensions between the world's most powerful politician and the world's richest man flared up spectacularly as they traded insults, hurled accusations, and made threats in real time in the town squares of social media. Musk went as far as agreeing with an ex-post calling for Trump's impeachment. The president, in turn, hinting that he may terminate U.S. government contracts given to Musk's companies worth billions of dollars. He spoke about the feud in the Oval Office yesterday.
I've always liked Elon, and so I was very surprised. You saw the words he had for me, and he hasn't said anything about me that's bad. I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill, because the bill is incredible. It's the biggest cut in the history of our country. We've never cut. It's about 1.6 trillion in cuts.
In response to a user of X urging him to cool the feud, Musk has signaled a move towards cooling tensions with Trump after the very public unraveling of their relationship. For more, I'm joined by Bloomberg Weekend America's editor Kevin Whitelaw and senior editor Bill Ferries, who has covered national security for us here in the States. Kevin, let me ask you first about this feud. It was pretty spectacular. I mean, allegations about ties to Jeffrey Epstein.